Welcome to the Chill Spot, where artists are discovered. I'm your host, Natasha. For tonight's show, we have our special guest, Brette Sims. She is the founder of Art by Brette and of Stuck Designs. She is educated in the fine arts through Loyola Marymount University, and she's a huge supporter of self-love. Everyone, let's welcome Brette to the Chill Spot.
Hi, thank you for having me. Thank you very, very much. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, we're glad to have you in the chill spot too, Brette. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes.
Great. We are so enthused because this is our very first episode.
I'm so honored to be your first guest. I feel very excited to be here.
It is a wonderful honor to have you with us today. So, Brette, tell us about your work.
Yes, so I am an artist as well as a nonprofit founder. So for my own art, I do like painting, I do drawing, I do illustrations. And then through my company, I created a art collection for that, which goes on t-shirts. I have a t-shirt here from the company. But yeah, so I actually create artwork for my nonprofit that kind of serves as wearable art to promote the brand so people can like wear their support. So Stuck Designs is essentially a nonprofit community for women who provide art programmings for girls in underserved communities on a global level, really. And we're really focusing in Ghana currently at our partner school.
Oh, that is lovely. Yes, I understand there's a lot of activity going on in third world countries in terms of providing resources to the youth of those countries as well.
Yeah. And I definitely, the first time I went, I just really saw that there was such a need and such a extreme lack of resources in general, but like an extreme lack of art resources more specifically. So after I went, I really, knew that I had to kind of flip my company and make it a 501c3 so that we could, do a better job serving the girls that are in our partner school.
That is wonderful. Nonprofits like your organizations are a lot of the ways that we get to support each other in this world.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That was wonderful. And so, yeah, tell us a little bit more, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
about your activity in Ghana.
Yeah. So I guess kind of like going back a little bit. So Stuck Designs was my like senior thesis project. And so when I started developing it, and I started developing it as a wearable art clothing line for women of color to start with.
Mhm.
And then I started, I had this vision of always, making it go 360 into a nonprofit one day, but I didn't know exactly how that would happen.
Hmm.
So then I actually I decided to reach out to this amazing school that I found on social media. And I found it because there's this girl, this teacher at the school. She's really young, but she did these custom handshakes for each child who entered her classroom, like each girl that entered, like did just different cool like handshake gestures. And I thought that that was such a powerful way to like, and a unique way to celebrate, self-love and like the uniqueness in each and every child.
Yeah.
So I ended up emailing her, and her dad ended up being the owner of the whole school, and he ended up living in Ohio. So she connected me like that, and like within this all happened like within maybe like a day or so. I got on the call with the owner of the school, and he was like, I love what you're doing, and I would really like you to see the school in person so you can really know like the need that we have and what we're really dealing with here. So right after I got off the phone with him, he connected me to this travel agent who got me like a visa, got me a flight, and in 2 weeks I was off to Ghana, and I had never been to Africa before, like at all. I'd been to Europe, but never Africa. And my mind was really blown. My eyes were really opened. I didn't know that there was such, yeah, that just such disparity, like really it changed my life, I think, like just to know that kids didn't even have their own like pencils. Kids had never colored before. When I brought supplies, I had to teach them how to like hold crayons and how to like color, because they had never just done that before. They'd never had their own crayons or their own coloring books or anything. So I brought what I could, but I knew that like we needed to do more, you know, and I wanted to do more. So yeah, I went in about, I think late 2018. It was almost about to be 2019, because it was like in late November, I think. So since then, yeah, I've really been just working to kind of build up our nonprofit so that we can better support our girls there. And I've been working to like build out our programming and our clothing, because when people shop, you know, they support our programs and the girls in Ghana. So yeah.
You know, it's surprising sometimes to hear about how the simple things such as crayons can really be like, oh, wow, they didn't even know how to use these.
Yeah, that was mind-blowing to me.
And it's like, that's a norm for us here.
Yeah.
But for them, it's like a treasure, I bet.
Yes, and it really was like a treasure.
Yes.
Like that's why it was so powerful. Like, I mean, we just take so many things for granted here in the States, from like cell phones. Most people just didn't have cell phones at all, like let alone iPhones, you know, and they were just like, oh, an iPhone. They were just so blown away. Or when I brought my camera, and when I was giving out the supplies, yeah, like all the kids would like crowd around me just to try to get like one pencil. And I felt bad because I just, in my mind, you know, I wasn't thinking like, you know, maybe they've never had their own pencils before, like, but you know, it was eye-opening, and I like it just shifted my entire perspective. And like it was the definition of like, you know, just like this cultural shift, or this cultural like awakening that like, wow, yeah, we just take so much for granted. And it's kind of hard to just convey that to other people, I think, like because unless I had really seen that disparity with my own eyes and witnessed it from my own experience, I don't know if I would be able to like resonate with it, you know, as deeply as I have been able to. But yeah, it's an issue. It's a real issue.
Thinking about you, and now I sip a glass of wine to beat the blues. Won't let a day go by where you don't cross my mind. And it's sad, it tears me apart. Spending my time without you, learning to live without you. I'm not the same without you. Memory, you're just a memory. Should I stop? Should I try? Or I should give it up? You're the reason for my sleepless nights. Should I stop? Should I try? I should give it up.
Yeah, so again, it's wonderful to have your organization be part of the solution and help
Yeah,
provide those resources. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
And so tell us some more about your t-shirts. Can we see what your shirt says on there now?
Yes, so it says "Do you," and like
Uh-huh.
I have, let's see if we can. I have like a little logo on the back. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
it,
yes, yes, we can
but
see
the logo
that.
is also here behind me.
Oh, but yes, that's on the wall too.
Yes, yes. So I designed pretty much everything. Like I designed the logo, I designed our website. I really built it all just from the ground up after college. And it's been through many phases. I've built, various teams, and I've been blessed to have so many different powerful women, help me to build it over the years. And
Mm.
it's just like I think that it's like as women grow and as I grow, it's like I want the company to grow. So in its many
Mm.
phases, like I've had, different women come in and really like serve and bless the company, with their perspectives, their tips, their ideas. And it's really been able to thrive just from, powerful and creative women who believe in the vision and like the power of serving girls who need it most, because girls of color are really excluded from the art world or art opportunities, which then leads to like the reason why that there are hardly any Black women or women of color, in galleries across like the US or, just internationally, really.
And how are some of those ways that you think they are excluded? In what ways could that happen?
Yeah. So I just think that it's like if you're, I think kind of like if you're a wealthier or like usually like a white or Caucasian child, like you just have automatically you're in your school, you're going to have like art classes, you're going to have like
Mm.
resources. Even if like the school can't maybe afford it, there's like a PTA or parents, who provide funding for art programs to really thrive. But
Mhm.
in underserved communities, like in the States, I've worked in, Compton and Watts, and even like at a charter school in Watts that I worked at, which is a pretty great charter school, they still had no art class, no art funding, no art programming. And it's kind of heartbreaking because the girls are so like eager to create, and they're so like inspired by like the way that I've put like art on, clothing or like cell phones or stickers or whatever. And they want to create, but they just don't really have opportunities or resources or programs to like allow them to do so. And I was shocked because so I went to Ghana and I taught art there, and then shortly after that I started working in Watts, and the disparity of these two places wasn't much different, like
Mm.
shockingly. The girls just didn't like at maybe ages 11 to 13, they had never had art class before. They loved art and they really wanted to do it and continue it, but the programming just didn't allow for it. The funding didn't allow for it. So when girls aren't allowed to have these opportunities at a young age, girls of colors in underserved communities, like it's like how are they going to continue art in a higher level of education, and how are they ever going to be able to like show art in galleries or on a larger scale? It's like the opportunities aren't there, and art itself is it's an expensive craft. It's
Yeah.
like the supplies are expensive, like maintaining it is expensive. It's like you almost like you have to have money in order to like make the money. So it's an interesting paradox. But I just want girls to be able to have more resources, because even I'm from like a middle class background, like
Mhm.
um you know it was still expensive for me too, like just art classes, art resources, just like paying for the oil paints or all of the paintbrushes. And um yeah, I just love for more doors to be open, because it's like I can't believe in 2021 that there are just so few like Black women artists in galleries. There's about like 3% maybe of art in galleries is by women of color these days. So yeah.
Yeah, those are good pointers, and hearing that information, helps us to better understand.
Yeah.
There is a huge lack and dismissal of opportunity for these youth.
Yeah.
So that could be another way. Hopefully your organization can help provide more materials.
Yep,
As
exactly.
well to
Yep.
help them. And if you would need any supporters there to help you with putting that together and getting the materials and supplies together,
Yeah.
that could be something that would be good to get out as well.
Yeah, because we actually put, like, when people do donate, either just like funds or like actual art supplies, we have been crafting these like art kits.
Mhm.
They're like kind of like larger scale, like pencil boxes or like toolkits, but we put various supplies in the kits that they can use to then create along with art classes that we have put together on our online platform, as well as in like a lesson book if like kids don't have access to Wi-Fi.
Oh, perfect. So you already have that started.
Yes, we do. We do. For
Yes.
we have two programs, and so our first program is called the Little Hardest program, and that's where we teach kids in underserved communities and give art kits. And then we have a Fly Girl initiative, which is where we it's like a grant program where we fund individual girls who are really struggling.
Perfect. Okay, that is a lot of good information and will help spread the word.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, Brette, where can your followers find you on social media?
Yes. So the best place to connect with Stuck Designs is at Stuck Designs on really all social media platforms. That's STUK Designs. And for Instagram, Facebook. Sorry, my dog. Let me try that again. Okay, so you can connect with me on all social media platforms at Stuck Designs, STUK Designs, and stuckdesigns.org as well. And you can find like all of our links at stuckdesigns.org, and they're just all at the bottom, and everything is pretty much just at that same link. And there you can find out how to donate, how to get involved in our programming, how to support, and just for a note, I don't think I've said, but Stuck Design stands for strong, talented, united, and knowledgeable. So that's really what our community encompasses and what we push forward, for everyone who gets involved and joins us in this movement.
Say you slow it down, not right now. Then you make me walk away. Let it be known. Touching and teasing me, telling me no. Time I need to be right. I'm all alone, right? Just lose control, right? Try so right. Make me right. Turn the lights down low, right? And head to toe, right? Try so right. You're acting like the people saying you don't want to pay. It's gotta be your body's too style. Raise that crowd. I love it when you look at me that way. Wondering you ordering me here with the bar. You apply your beat because it came from the glass. The DJ plays your favorite song. Now you're beckoning for me to dance. Pull it close. Close your eyes, you gotta go. To take me home, I wanna ride it. I'm all alone, ride it. Just lose control, ride it. So right, let me feel you. Turn the lights down low, right? I'm desperate, so right, try so right.
Perfect. That will make it easy for people to find you on social media. So again, that is Stuck Designs, STUK Designs, which stands for Strong, Talented, United, and Knowledgeable.
Perfect. Yes.
Wonderful traits to have for all of the great people in the world that we want to help support, develop the arts, helps develop their self-love, and help develop the way that they can also share with others in the community.
Yes. Oh, and one more thing. We actually have a Color for a Cause initiative going on right now. So yeah, if you're like having some downtime, or maybe you're still like in kind of like quarantine mode or whatnot, you can print out our coloring sheets that I've designed, and you can color them in and take a picture of your art when it's done, or yourself with the art. And it really just helps us build awareness, you know, for the fact that art really does save lives. It really does. And self-love really does heal. And by giving girls of color these opportunities, you know, we really do in turn just heal the world, you know?
You know what? I'm going to do that too. I'm going to get my own print paper and I'm going to color it in. And
it's really therapeutic, you know? Like I forget sometimes how therapeutic it is. And we even have like a playlist to go with it. So you can color, you can zone out, chill out, listen to a playlist, and get your color on for a very, very good cause to build awareness.
I love it. I love it.
Time I can't get you off my mind. No matter how hard I try, I can't get you off my mind. I'm the one you left behind. I can't get you off my mind. I have no more tears to cry. You off my mind. They always keep saying. 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 You off my mind. I can't get 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 you off my. I can't get you off my. I can't get you off my. I can't get you off my.
And if someone is looking to get in contact with you, how can they do that?
Yes, you can get in contact with us via email is probably the best. Again, you can find that at stuckdesigns.org, but it's yes queen, YAS queen at stuckdesigns.org. That's our email. You can also shoot us a DM on Instagram. We're really quick to reply there. But yeah, that's the quickest way.
Hey to all the queens in the world.
Yes, queen, yes.
Wonderful. If there was anything else that you wanted to add on here, we got like another minute.
I think that's pretty much it. We're just really trying to luckily this Color for a Cause initiative has really been like thriving and moving, and it's been supporting. Oh my goodness, my dog. Sorry, what? She's antsy. Okay, so our Color for a Cause initiative is really supporting right now our I Fund Women campaign. It's kind of in tandem with that. We wanted a way that we can authentically connect with our community and our followers, and that people can get engaged, whether you can like donate to our campaign or not. You know, you can get involved still. So if you do want to donate to our campaign, that all information is still on our site, stuckdesigns.org. It's the first thing on our page. But yeah, we're raising funds for expansion. We're raising awareness so that more people can just understand the real lack that there is of opportunity for girls of color within the art world and the exclusion that exists there.
Yes. So we want to break those barriers.
Yes, break the barriers completely, because most people don't even know that such barriers still exist, because in 2021 they really shouldn't, but you know, they do. We're still being excluded from so many higher up places of society, which the art world really is.
Very true. Well, I'm glad that we are at the beginning of this journey, and it'll be a great discovery to see down the line how many more of our diversity youth we can get into the art field.
Yes, because I mean they're so talented and they deserve it so much. Like they're so gifted and I think the dog agrees. They're so gifted. She agrees. So yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. So we want to say thank you again for joining us on the Chill Spot tonight. We learned a lot from you today. Thank you for sharing everything about you and your organization. We look forward to seeing how many more people can help out with the needs of our youth and their creative outlets to help them express themselves and grow in this community, as well as help others in the community. And we wish you all the best with all of your positive and caring work.
Thank you
for sharing art and love with the world.
Thank you. Sending much love to you as well, and to the entire community which is listening. Thank you guys for all of the support.
Wonderful.